Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. We are now dealing with grade 11 general mathematics, quarter 2 about numbers and algebra. So today's quarter 2 numbers number and algebra lesson 9, classifying functions, identifying linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, and cube root functions through graphs and equations. Intended learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, learners will be able to A. Identify the basic characteristics of linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, and cube root functions. Letter B. Analyze the graphs and equations of functions to determine their type. Differentiate the shapes and features of the graphs of these functions. D. Classify given equations and graphs correctly as linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, or cube root functions. E. Apply knowledge of function classification to solve real-life and mathematical problems. Functions are mathematical relationships that assign each input x to exactly one output y. Different types of functions have distinct equations and graphical representations, making them identifiable once their patterns and properties are recognized. Linear function. The general form, a function of x is equals to mx plus b. The graph is a straight line. Characteristics of linear functions. Constant slope m that shows the rate of change. The y-intercept b is the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. Example, a function of 2x plus 3 aligned with a slope 2 and intercept 3. And it is shown there in that we have uh, 0, 0, 3, and then we have negative 1.50. So as you see, if we connect the points, the intercept is 3, which is correct. Number 2, absolute value functions. General form. A function of x is equals to absolute value of x, or a function of x is equals to a times x minus h plus k. And the graph of the absolute function is a V-shaped graph. Characteristics: symmetrical about the vertical axis of the vertex. Our vertex is at HK, and then opens upward if A is greater than 0, downward if A is less than 0. An example, a function of x minus 2 plus 1. Notice that our h here is 2 and then our k is 1. So the vertex is 2 and 1. And as you see there a vertical graph, a vertical graph, a V graph, a V-shaped graph. Okay? And then a quadratic functions. General form of quadratic function is a function of x is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. And graph is a parabola. Characteristics are symmetrical about the vertical axis through its vertex. Opens upward if a is greater than 0, and downward if it is a is less than 0. Our vertex here, hk, has the formula h is equals to negative b over 2a. So knowing our function, which is a function of x equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, which is the quadratic form, then from there, you would be able to determine the value of h, the abscissa of our vertex, to be negative b over 2a. For example, a function of x is equals to x squared minus 4x plus 3. That example is a quadratic because the highest power is 2. Our a is 1, our b is negative 4, and our c is 3. So from there, we can get the h of our vertex, which is negative b over 2a, which is negative of negative 4 over 2. So that is our h there is, of course, 2. So as you see in our graph, our h is 2, and then our k is 1. So, um, that is the graph of our function of x equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. The parabola opens upward because our a is 1 and 1 is greater than 0. Number 4, square root functions. Our general form is a function of x is equal to a square root of x, or a function of x equals to a square root of x minus h plus k. This graph is a curve starting from a point, usually the origin or shifted point, and increasing slowly. Characteristics: domain: if x is greater than or equal to h, the range is y is greater than or equal to k if a is greater than 0. So graph grows without bound but at a decreasing rate. So example, a function of x is equal to square root of x minus 1 plus 2. So our a here is 1, our h is 1, and then our k is 2. So this is the graph of our a function of x equal to a square root of x minus 1 plus 2. And then number 5, cube root functions. General form. A function of x is equal to cube root of x, or a function of x is equals to a times the cube root of x minus h plus k. This graph of cube root function is an S-shaped curve that passes through the origin, or a shifted form, or a shifted point. Characteristics: domain, all real numbers; the range, all real numbers; and this is symmetrical about the origin for the add function. So example, a function of x equals to cube root of x plus 2 minus 1. So a key takeaway: by carefully observing the equation, the form, and the graph, which is the shape, the symmetry, and growth, the learners can accurately classify functions as linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, or cube root. This classification not only strengthens their mathematical reasoning, but also helps in solving problems in science, engineering, and the real-life applications. Practice problems for our quarter 2 numbers and algebra lesson 9, classifying functions, identifying linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, and cube root functions through graphs and equations. Practice problem, classify each function based on its graph or equation as linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, or cube root. So that's the question for all of our practice problems. So we have a function of x is equal to 2x plus 5. So, we are given a function of x is equal to 2x plus 5. We are asked to classify the function type. So, solution, the equation is in the form of function of x is equals to mx plus b, which is a straight line. So, our final answer is linear. Take note that for every problem, we are asked to classify each function based on its graph or equation as linear, absolute value, quadratic, square root, or cube root. That's why our answer for number 1 is linear. We will have the next part of our quarter 2 numbers and algebra lesson 9.